Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is InsideAgameR. Welcome back to OMSI2. It's been forever since we last played. It's been forever since we've had anything UK related released, to be honest with you. But yeah, look, so recently we've had a new bus release from Studio Polygon. I badly repainted them just for the streams for now. They need a bit of touching up. But anyway, so anyone that doesn't know or is new to the channel, we do have a bus company on BCS. We've had this bus company for years. It hasn't gone anywhere. It still won't go anywhere. It'll never go anywhere. We'll always have it. I just don't do as much OMSI2 content anymore. To be honest with you, videos of OMSI2, I can't get retention time more than like 2 minutes. Doesn't matter what you do. So to be honest with you, it's only really worth streaming. So yeah, look, we had nothing new. And if I do anything European, people aren't that interested really, which is a bit odd because European stuff, there's so much stuff getting released all the time. Look, we're lacking some maps in the UK. We'd love to get a couple of releases this year. Obviously, we know that our Arcala's in the work and other ones are in the work and things like that. Hopefully, we might see something. Because I think even with the bus company people, a lot of people are just a bit fed up there. They're just, you know, there's nothing to get deep into. We've had a few bus releases recently, which is nice. And so we got this one from Studio Polygon. Now, the Streetlight itself was one of my favourite buses. When I first passed my test, it's one of the buses I drove the most to start with when I worked for First. But I never actually drove this version. I never did the wheel forward version. Never driven this one. I'm assuming it'd be more like a car than a bus because obviously the wheels are quite far forward. A bit like that other bus. Can't even think about it now on top of my head. Buses at the moment. But anyway, so look. So we got a pack here from Studio Polygon. It's running at £14.99 in pounds. Be what it is, you know, work is work, and you know, people have to pay their bills, so you know, I'm not too worried about that. So we do get 4 regional variants. So we got the 8.8 and the 9.5. I think we're in the 9.5 currently. We will have a look at the 8.8 in the next go round. There's a 4 London spec variants. There's 1 new ticket machine. There's immersive audio. Now we might not get the audio because we're using extra lines from Michael Hadley this evening on Smarten to start with. We might do something else afterwards. We'll see. There's loads of things: custom feedback, handling scripts, unique vehicle characteristics. No 2 variants will ever drive the same, etc., which is quite interesting to see. Some people said the small one didn't drive very well. It was a bit ropey. We'll see what that's like for ourselves this evening. I've not driven them yet. This is the first time. I've literally painted one yesterday and I painted one tonight. That's all I've done. As you can see, my paint work needs a bit of work at the moment. Like I said, I rushed it for the stream just so we had something. But that is shockingly shit, isn't it? And for some reason the set was not what I set. But anyways, we'll worry about those things later. The paints for the company, I am working on them slowly. Just like I said, trying to get motivation sometimes for OMSI is pretty tough. Good evening to everyone that is here so far. Madskills, hello. Grimbled, hello. Jan, good evening. Just Jace, Georgina, hello. James, hello. Angel, hello. 194 Bus, hello. Addy, hello. Who else is here? Random username, hello. Ladies Jordan, hello. Rob Evans, hello. I haven't seen you in ages, Rob. Hello, how you doing? How's things? Prince Plays, sup people? I thought you were busy doing other things. Oran, good evening. Tiger, hello. Did that work? Yeah, so it looks like we got roads again, so hopefully that did work. Mike Hadley's renewed his membership, so is Jonathan Holmes and Random Username and Prince Plays. Nice to have you all renewing your memberships. Who else we got here? Harrison Lane Transport, hello. It's been a massive while. It has been because I haven't done OMSI, so a lot of my OMSI fans, unfortunately, I haven't forgotten about you. I've just not been interested, and it's been very hard to motivate. And if you look at the company figures, it's been hard to motivate everybody because, you know, like I said, we could do with a few English maps now. We've got a few new buses to play with. We could do with a few maps. We did get a few maps released, but unfortunately, PDP have these really crazy, strict rules about how they name maps. Now they won't put maps like Crownley's being released. We can't put it on BCS because it's beta or something, or 0.99 instead of version 1, which is an absolute travesty if you ask me in terms of PDP when you want people to play. But PDP make the rules, unfortunately, and that's why I do not play premium for them anymore, because, well, they don't really work for me. You know, I don't mind playing premium for it if you know they gave us something, but they don't. So PDP, if your rules are going to be that ridiculous, then what can I say? The only reason why I pay for the gold company is because the company's just been around. Otherwise, I wouldn't even pay for that. I think they should really look into their rules, because I'm pretty sure the numbers of people playing BCS has dropped massively. But we'll see. We'll see how we go. Rob, please announce that I'm still alive. Yeah. I haven't seen a lot of you for a long time. But look, I haven't done Omsi in a long time, and it's nice to see so many people back. I haven't forgotten. The company's not closed. The company is always going to be open. Anyone is more than welcome to join. It's open to all. That's all you really need to think about. M4, hello. Waiting for those bidders to come out. Well, it's not going to happen, is it? Let's just be honest. The wheels need fixing. Not really. Can I see? The tyres are on the ground. Well, my repaint's just as bad. Oh yeah. It's... yeah, I see what you're saying now. Yeah, there is a little iffiness going on here on the ground. But overall, I think the bus looks quite nice. I mean, Studio Polygon always do a pretty good job with their modelling. Most things should open and work, and I'd imagine. There we go. But yeah, I didn't get any early access or anything to it, probably because I don't really cover Omsi as much anymore, if I'm honest. But yeah, look, overall I think it looks nice. I think there's a few little things. I don't know why I think it's grey on the inside. It's probably my repaint CTI. But inside, they've made some changes by the looks of things. That we've got this new Studio Polygon bag, which has got our cards and stuff in it, which is pretty nice. We'll click on all that. We'll have a good look at all these things. True Light, what you're driving right now is very hard to control. Well, we'll give it a go. We'll give it a go. Now, you got to remember, it's wheel forward. So it's more like driving a car than driving the bus. That's the one thing you got to remember. A bit like the solos and stuff. I've been getting into Omsi more recently, even though I got a wheel. What do you think? Yorkshire Counties is worth a buy? Yeah, I think it is. You take this bus with a passion. So yeah, Braver, I've never driven this bus. They never had any of these at my depot that I was at. They never had any wheel forwards. And a lot of you know that I was bus driving. I'm no longer bus driving. I had an accident. I have gone back to work. I am truck driving now because it's easier and better hours. I'm still driving large vehicles. I'm just driving trucks now, not buses. And I don't miss the buses, if I'm honest with you. 8.8 slides, 9.5 is better. Well, we're on the 9.5, so we'll see how this goes. Some of you guys already had an opinion. The blue seats ain't suiting the red exterior. Yeah, look, I have to repaint the seats, but basically I was rushing just to get the paints done just for the stream, so the inside has not been touched at all. So we're here in Smarten. We are on the company. We're going to do some runs. So we're going to do one of Michael's lines. So we're going to be doing the 56, which is going to go from Station A1 to Beauty Meadow. And I think we'll do the return trip. We'll try and go out of the company. We'll try and get the 8.8 and do a different route. Maybe we'll do Yorkshire. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see how we go. Dean, hello. Also, I just want to address very quickly for any of you that was on my stream on Friday, I had a bit of a meltdown. I was a long week last week. Obviously, I've started working as well as doing this now, so I have to juggle my life a bit better. But yeah, I had a bit of a nervous breakdown on Friday, so I do apologise for that, kinda. It was much needed. I had the weekend off, took the weekend off to kind of relax. At least the truck driver cargo doesn't argue. Well, I'm just doing tipper work, so basically I'm moving stone around to quarries and building sites, tar factories, roadworks. But yeah, basically it's a 9 till 5. You know, it's very easy. It's easy work, and I get paid more money. Actually, I'm getting paid more money driving the truck than I was the bus. And I was working for one of the best bus companies in Ireland, who everyone says pay the most. I'm actually earning. I'm only doing 3 to 4 days a week, but I'm earning more on those 3 days than I was doing 5 days on the buses. So there we go. You're blocking the Simply Connect. Yeah, look, and it's one of the old repaints as well. Okay, so look, let's get in the bus. We've had enough talking, enough listening to me. I have no idea how to play this game. It's been so long. It's a bit like the trains. This is where it's all going to go wrong. A micro hybrid.
Fire system pressure, okay.
Oh, that just turns everything off. Oh, freaking hell. Wipers are on.
Pressure, okay.
Okay, we're just going to let that turn on. The master switch is on. We'll just turn on any of the lights. Blah, 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 blah. Pressure's just going to come up. We'll help it up. You should never do this to a bus. Never, any vehicle, you should never cold start and rev, but it's not real. So I think we're okay. Will the display work? Oh, it does. So yeah, pretty good. Daniel Brockett, good evening. Hello. Hey, no need to apologize, mate. It's understandable. So what's best for you? I think that's what's most feedback. Yeah, look, I'm still going to stream. Some people thought I was giving up streaming. I'm not going to give up streaming. I'm nearly doing 5 days a week now. I'm probably going to have to move it down to 3 days. And some weeks when I'm not as busy with work, I'll do 4 days. I'll probably be getting rid of Fridays at the moment. And I'm going to focus a little bit more on the videos. But we'll see how we go. We'll see how we rock and roll. All right. Let's get this bus into gear. No idea how it's going to drive. We'll find out together. Right. I don't even know where Bay 1 is. Is it there? That's Bay 1, isn't it? No, that's Bay C. Right, let me just... I think that's Bay A1, right? Is that where we're going from? A1, okay. Whoa, why is everything going all weird? All the lighting's gone all weird. Have we gone into dusk? What are the sounds like? I haven't even checked my sounds. Are they too quiet? Let me know. Where's the door in this thing? Here we go. We'll work it out. Right, we need to log in as well. Bloody hell. Alright, we'll get the bag out of the way. Sugar. What's my passwords? Does anyone know? What's the password to this thing? Is it the same password that they always use? Oh, crap. I think they were on my bag. How do I get my bag back? Anyone know the password? Anyone? This bus is true to life. Watch out for the brakes. They are crap. Well, like I said, I never had the privilege of driving one of these, luckily. I prefer the big buses. Is the handbrake. If you hold the handbrake key down, it just lifts off when you let go. Oh, really? 1008, really? How do I put the bag back? I don't know where my bag's gone. My bag's gone for life. Click the bag. Oh, it's over here. Ah. What did that little thing friggin' do? What's the pin? Is it 1008? It can't be 1008 because they never use that as their pin. Oh, it is. I take that back. Alright. We're all good here. Nothing to see. What time are we leaving? So I haven't played in a long time, so here we go. 18:35 is our due out time. Let's recenter you. Can't see that wing mirror. Jesus Christ, how does anyone drive these? That wing mirror is terrible. It reminds me of the friggin' the old Tridents. The old Tridents window by the door was so small you can never see out of them. I used to hate taking those things to London. Do these buses have an alarm, sounding alarm, and voice ones? I think they have the voice ones, don't they? Yeah, please stand back. The car doesn't have the pin. Right, anyways, we're all good. We're due out in 2 minutes, so we might as well just chat for 2 minutes, right? We might get some more people yet. Card is in the bag. Oh, it's in the bag. How do I get in the bag? Is there somewhere special to click this thing? Am I being stupid? I'm probably being a bit stupid. Like I said, I didn't see any of the streams or anything. Try to feature handbrake. Click the card. What? This card here. Well, these aren't really my issues. I don't know. Handbrake, hold the key in for a bit, then release. So it's on my wheel. Will it work? The pocket on the side. Yeah, I did those things. We'll leave the bag over there. You ever driven an electric double decker? They have a lot of them in Norwich now. No, I've never driven the electrics. The only thing I ever driven was the hybrids. We used to have the G3s and we had some 400 MMC hybrids. That was about as much as We don't really have any electric buses. We have a few here in Ireland, but it's very few. What the frick is going on with this? Mainly because we don't have the infrastructure. A lot of the depots and stuff, they have 1 or 2 electric buses, but nothing crazy. Yeah, the weekend was alright. Not too bad. Not too bad. Right, we're nearly good to go anyways. We're blocking the place. All the buses. Oh dear. Why is it so grey through the window? Is that normal? Hold the button on the wheel. What does holding the button do? The 400 EVs in Birmingham, but they're not the best in my opinion. Well, a lot of them are just a bit sluggish and a bit slow. Okay, we're good to go. Frig it, let's get out of it. What are we waiting for? It'll be Christmas before we know it. Okay, so wheel forward. The steering's gonna be a bit funny. We'll get used to it. That whole mirror is gonna be an absolute friggin' pain. I can see. Oh. My steering wheel's fighting me like we're hitting curbs, but we're nowhere near the curbs. Let me know if the sounds are a bit quiet. I can't really tell in my ears. Hey, Commander Anderson, this is the first time I've even turned it on. I brought it yesterday. I just about repainted it. I didn't have a chance to even drive it. I mean, look, it's got sounds like a street light. It looks like a street light. It's just small. What the fuck is going on here? Look at all these people. Holy crap. We had the wrong bus for this. I forgot how laggy it is. Hey, Prescott just subscribed. They're complaining about the darkness. Are you serious? There you go. They've got light. What more do they want? Holy crap, we're gonna be full. Ah. Okay, well, we're full already. 45 out of 45. I don't know, does Michael's line pack change the global files? Maybe they did. Oh, this thing is slow. Come on. I hate buses where I can't see the windows, the mirrors. Ah, fuck it, he can get off a comment, this next guy. Because even to look out there, it turns so much. Yeah, the force feedback's acting a bit weird. I don't know if it's G-Force driver. Maybe it needs an update. Can you turn up a little bit? Yep. Wait till I get to this next stop and I'll turn it up. I can't see what the front of the bus is. Probably not the best map to experiment on. Alright, I'll turn it up a bit. Nearly on full whack as it is. Hello, way to pay bus in 25s. Okay, is that a PlayStation one? Never heard of it. King's Retail 2, yes, I will be doing more, but that's going to be a live stream. I was actually going to live stream tonight, but then this bus came out and I thought, ah, you know what? I haven't played OMSI in a while. Why don't we chill to a bit of OMSI? So yeah, no, King of Retail, but it has to go to live stream because the grind is just insane. But they've actually had a lot of updates to the game. He's changed a lot, he's added a lot. So yeah, we are going to do some live streaming to that one. Really? People want to get off Asda. They didn't want to walk across the road from Comet. Lazy people in Smarten. Yeah. I don't like turning to look in this mirror. Oh my god. Yeah, this map's quite old, but yeah, there is a comet there. Is a comet not a thing in England anymore? Have they gone? I think they went a while ago, didn't they? Hey Arjun, good evening. Ain't seen a comment since 2012. Yeah, obviously. They must have been gone a while. Hey Dale Jones, you're driving a real life. I never got to drive one of these in real life. Every kind of street light going, but never got to drive a wheel forward. And to be honest with you, I don't think I'm too worried about it either. It'd be more like driving a car all day. I think it takes the fun out of driving a bus. And I really dislike looking in this mirror to turn, but you need it. What's it like to drive a bus? Nah, it's alright. It's just like driving an oversized car, to be honest with you. There's nothing... If you can drive a car, you can drive a bus. Once you get used to kind of the width and the length, which you get used to really quickly as well. You know, it only takes a couple of hours really, and you'll be fine. It's quite easy to get your PSV licenses now these days. Like, when I drive a truck or a bus all day, and I go into my own car, I find it harder to drive the car than it is to drive them. Did you hear about the riots in Dublin? What, there's more riots? I knew there was riots in America at the moment, but I didn't think there was anything in Dublin. The news here hadn't said much anyways. Oh, we're gonna have a little bit of a crash there. Nothing to see. Bus sounds a bit odd. It sounds like Streetlight, but then like I said, I've never been in one of these. I've never been on one, and I've never driven one, so I don't really know what they're supposed to be like. Do you drive to work in the Mini? I don't always drive to it. Sometimes I ride my bike when the weather is dry. Oh, whoa, whoa! What the frick is going on here? See, that's the thing with this. They thought it was a car, not a bus, so they thought they could walk out and be, you know... They didn't realize that it'd kill them. Baz, hello, you just got your C license, wait on my CPC card, the Irish system takes way too long. Really? It took like 2 days to get my CPC from the Irish. I just renewed mine actually recently as well. I have to do all bloody 6 modules because I drive the poxy buses as well, so... Whereabouts you driving in Ireland, Baz? Might see you on the road. But to be fair, I always felt like once you got your car test, getting the C's and the D licenses, I think are quite easy. I work at the same place. Have you moved? No, I'm no longer driving buses. I'm driving trucks part time, and I run my own car garage as well. So I'm self-employed, but 3 days a week, I work for a local haulage company just to make sure money's coming in. Even though I'm stacked to the walls with cars right now, it was something I decided that I felt was the best thing for me to do, just to make sure, because the thing is with cars, like, you can be really busy 1 week, and then the next week you might have just drips and drabs, and then it was too up and down. So I thought the best thing to do is if I did a couple of days a week where I'm guaranteed money, it just helps me out. So I only do 3 days a week driving the trucks. Or if somebody's on holiday for him, I might do a few more days. Like last week I did all week. Why I was wrecked by Friday. Oh, God, the wheels do not like turning. Smarten, like I said, probably wasn't the best map to drive on for this bus. From Bludgetown. Oh, I'm Fingers. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm only driving really Mayo Galway, so unless you ever come this way. Who are you working for, Baz? Doing anything interesting, or are you just... You get people refuse to pay for work in the cars? No, but here in Ireland, there's a thing with the Irish people about paying. They can be terrible. I've had a few run-ins with a few people. They'll tell you, oh yeah, I'll bring it to you tomorrow. I'll bring it to you tomorrow. And it's like, okay. And then 6 months later, you still haven't been paid. And it's oh, it's a Sydney Connect bus. What the hell? Lincolnshire. Yeah, that can be the worst thing. So a lot of the people that are my returning kind of users give me the most business now. Like there was one guy, now he does a lot of mileage for work, and he has 5 cars, 2 lawnmowers, bloody tractors, so he keeps me busy. But when I first started doing work for me, he did that to me. He didn't pay me for about 3 or 4 months, and then he needed work doing on his car. So I just said nothing. I said, yeah, drop your car down. And then I did the work on his car, but then he asked me for his car and I refused to give it to him. I said no. I said, you're not having your car back until you pay me for what you owe me for the last work and this work, you know. And to be honest with you, since I held him hostage, he pays me up front every time now. He doesn't mess around. Sometimes with the Irish people, they're a bit like that, you know. You've got to set some boundaries to them. But yeah, look, people not paying. Oh, you know, I'll get it to you tomorrow, mate. I'll get it to you. Yeah. It doesn't happen too often now, to be fair. It used to happen when I first started. It was a pain. Hey, I don't really understand why, but this road is white again. Downloaded the Roadhog pack. This map is not happy about something. Yeah, you can't work to get your CPC. Yeah, well, that's the other thing. Right. Is there a reason why you're not getting off the bus there, sir? Alright, we'll take him to the next stop. Clearly he didn't like that there was no road there. Well, to be honest with you, the buses schedule, like I was working for Bus Aaron, so you know, you're doing middles, earlies and lates. You have to do a mixture of everything. And it's no real life, if I'm honest with you. And what I was getting paid today, so now it's only, the trucking I do is only Monday to Friday. It pays me more per day by a lot. And it's 9 till 5, you know, the odd day 6. Easy life. How many staff that I just work? It's just me. I have one guy who's kind of like an apprentice that helps me out if I'm real fly to the wall. He's currently at college doing the course to get his mechanics, so he lives down the road from me, so I pay him when I need the extra set of hands. I use him. Yeah, for some reason a lot of my floor here is white. I don't know why it's white. Good old Omsi. Well, look, can't be any worse than what the train sim stream went on Friday, so we will take this as a win. We're actually driving. It says probably not the best map to test this bus out because everything's so bloody narrow. Okay, in the world. How's Discord? Yeah, Discord's there. Look, Discord is fairly dead unless something is going on in the world, let's be honest, you know. It's like all things. It's very hard to keep everything, you know, pumping all the time, and you know, a lot of people have a lot of better things to be doing than sitting on Discord talking to me, so I mean, it's there. Like, some people use it just when I'm posting videos, or you know, if they need information and stuff. But yeah, like, there's not. I wouldn't say my Discord is alive. Oh, the wheel's gone funny. And here I have Oatford, downloaded it recently, but map is blank. Yeah, you know what? There's something wrong with Oatford, because I even actually, I went to test this bus on Oatford because I actually wanted to do some runs on Oatford tonight. But for some reason, even though I re-downloaded it and the patch, it's not working. I don't know what's going on with it, to be honest. I don't know if it's something to do with the West Country updating. Has it broken the map? Because it used a lot of the assets? I don't know. We'll do a series of truck. Yeah, look, it's not going to come out for another to the end of the year, I don't think. I covered a demo there. It got a lot of hate. Now, look, to be fair, I did kind of crap on it too. I think our driving games, you know, you have to look at the benchmark, which is obviously ETS, ATS. And look, it hasn't quite got the same quality, but it has some really cool features there that would be really fun. But I think what was doing people's head in with that game was the accents they used. The American lady and the Australian guy. I don't think they used the best accents, and a lot of people were not happy. But again, anyone that has BCS and wants to join the company, like I said, you're still more than welcome. The company will not shut down no matter what I get up to, whatever I do. I might not cover this as much. Like I said, I like the European stuff, but nobody watches. So, no, we gotta go up here. Ugh. So waiting for UK stuff to come out. Like pulling teeth. I don't know if we all get an English map this year or not. And anyways, even if we do, the issues that we have is, for any of us that play BCS only, is that none of these maps will get added because of PDP's stupid rules. Because they'll say beta or, you know, version 0.9 instead of just saying version 1. So, I don't know. I think that's a big problem, just not getting enough UK stuff. Oh, holy crap, I've got to go down there. Okay, that's not gonna work. Over the curb. Oh. Nothing to see here. Just the bus going the wrong way. I think I've gone the wrong way. I think I'm supposed to be doing this the other way around. Sugar. I think I was supposed to go straight down, and I think we're supposed to be coming back this way. Okay, so we got to go back down this way. I took the wrong turn in. I think the 8.8 would have been better for this job. And now it's bloody brutal, that, isn't it? Nothing to see. Didn't do nothing wrong. How do you know which way you're going on the route? I have a map on the other screen. Yeah. Oh, shit. We're supposed to be going into the school. Oh, there's me talking. For some reason up here, though, the map is white. I don't know why. We'll just pretend it's snowing. Okay, so yeah, for any of you that are wondering, how I see where I'm going is I'm using a map. It's just on another screen there. I don't know what's going on. I think people are still getting off, but they're going through the bus. Here we go. Yeah. To be fair, this bus is not really suited for this route, let's be honest. I should have taken the smaller one. But to be honest, I haven't played in so long. I just looked at the route and said, oh, we'll do that one. It was the first one that came up. So that's what I put it down to. But yes, I took the wrong way, and now I have to go back up that way we just came. I have to go to Braiding Close. Okay. Sorry, I was reading a text message. Right. We ride the curb here to get up here. There we go. Sweet. You wanna come on, love? Tough. Oh. Whoa. Such a shame this game is so good but bad at the same time. Yeah, look, it is, but when it comes to bus sims, unfortunately there's still nothing better. The bus, some people are starting to really like the bus. I think they've added a few new routes. I think the multiplayer is live now. But I still don't like it. I still don't think there's any better. But like I said, the big thing, we just don't get enough UK maps. Like I said, I had so much time over the last 4 years, and I would love to have made something, but I tried so many times, but it's just... the map tools in this is just impossible. Like... here you go. All the people fighting to get on the bus here. Oh, sorry. Watch your feet. You might get run over. I'll try and get some screenshots, put in Discord later too. Fanbus is getting UK map soon. Yeah, I see that. And that's fine as well, but I prefer Tourist Bus Simulator, but they're not really doing anything else with that. I know that's had some updates. But, yeah. My problem with the UK map is I bet you it's going to be really small. They'll add in the main capital places and... it's going to be the full UK, so you'll get England, Scotland, Wales. You won't get Ireland probably. I think it's just England. I think it had an England map on it. But you're just going to get like the main big towns really, in you, as usual. Oh, this thing is tricky. It'd be very vanilla, Liverpool, man, yeah. I'd say it'd be very vanilla. But look, usually they're pretty good to us, so we might get early access to it, and I'll re-download Fanbus just to have a look. But all the buses are still going to be driving on the wrong side of the road, remember. And that's a lot of the reason why people don't play don't play European OMSI, because they don't like driving on the wrong side of the road, so... but yeah, I can imagine it being very vanilla. You know, you have like... obviously you're going to have where the crossing is there, Dover, London, Southampton. I'm assuming Wales and stuff being there, so you probably have like Swansea, Cardiff. Probably have Birmingham, Manchester, Liverpool, Newcastle. I'll have to see. I don't think they've released any details for it, apart from it's coming soon. But they told me 2 years ago, they told me that was coming. When the devs spoke to me one time when I was covering Fanbus, they said, yeah, it was coming, but it never happened. Okay, people want to get off at the Flying Horse? Oh, I'm 3 minutes ahead of schedule. We might have to wait some time. The wheel's not touching the floor is a thing, in it. James, what do I think of the bus? Yeah, it's alright. I mean, in real life, I have no passion towards these. Never driven one. My local area never had them. I've seen them up in Belfast there. They have a few running on some of the hospital routes in Belfast. It's not a bus like I love or I'd go out my way for or anything, but you know, the usual work is good, the modeling's good, the sounds, I mean, it sounds like the Lite really. It is just the Lite with a bit of a squashed up front. But to me, it's all right. It's gonna do its job right. But I don't get too caught up on, does it sound right? Does this edge here work? I mean, look, the wheel's not touching the ground. I think they'll fix. I think there'll be a few patches here and there, and you know, like all these things. Think we'll get our Carlo Adsto in the decade? Look, I have access to the Adsto beta. I haven't covered it. Now, the reason why I haven't covered it is because OMSI just, as video format, just doesn't do very well on the channel anymore. Like I said, it could get 2,000 or 3,000 views, but the retention rate is like 3 minutes if you're lucky. Where like if I play any of my normal games, I get, like, you guys usually watch a good kind of 20 minutes of my videos as my usual retention rate. So it doesn't really help me or do much for me. The number of views doesn't actually matter when it comes to YouTube. It's about how much you watch. So it kind of kills the algorithm of my videos when I post OMSI videos. Now I do the odd one here and there when I fancy it, but I think OMSI needs to be kind of kept more as a live stream now. And the other thing with Adsto is I'm a BCS player. I run this company, I own this company. This is what helped build my channel back in the day. I'm not playing on BCS. Kind of bores me. Like there's no purpose to OMSI if it doesn't have BCS, where you actually, you know, the company gives it a purpose. You know, we're earning money, we're buying things, repairing things, fueling things. I just find it very boring. Now Adsto's a great map, and my issue with it is I'm worried that he's going to call it a beta when it does come out, and we won't get it on BCS. Basically, he has to call it version 1, not early access, not, you know, not 0.99. He has to call it version 1 for us to be able to play it because of PDP's new rules. So I think it'll come out, but we won't even get to play it, if I'm honest, and I feel that's a shame. Akala, I don't know what's going on with Akala, I'll be very honest with you. I haven't seen anything being released lately. Why is not everybody getting off the damn bus? What's wrong with you people? Ricard, hey, hope everything is well. I've started to see that many YouTubers have started doing members only. I have no problem with them doing it, but mostly wondering why now. I think as a whole, I've noticed it, like over the last kind of 3 months, YouTube numbers are massively down. Now we had the big heat wave, sports, all these other kind of things. So I think the reason why they do it is it helps build their community with their, you know, the most loyal people will pay. Look, my memberships are very low. I don't know what other people charge. I charge 99p as the minimum, you know, and which I don't think is a huge amount. Now, if I had 40,000 people that paid 99p a month, I'd be able to do this happy days, and it'd be great. But I think a lot of them do it because it's the way to boost their revenue when views are down. No. I look, I thought about doing one a month just for my members, just one a month where maybe I do multiplayer with them. I'm still not against doing that. Just haven't had as much time to do that yet. Okay, so we're going to go to Sturry Station now. We might as well carry on with this because if we log in, log out, BCS might not load back in. So let's keep going. So anyways, yeah, so I think that's why a lot of them do it, and it helps build their community too, because if you have these loyal fans that'll pay, they're going to interact more, it makes it quite fun. You know, sometimes I sit here on streams and I'm talking to myself. Now a lot of you say it because you're engrossed in the game as I am, but it kind of feels different, if you know what I mean. Okay, so we're now going from Butte Meadow here, we're going to Stowe Station. Now, one thing Michael did very well in his line packs is that he made them so they link up. So once you get to one place, you'll be able to go to another. So yeah, we're going to Stowe Station this time. I need to change this. We are now the 58. That's one thing he did very well. Now, even Michael got bored of this, which is a shame. But I think everybody kind of got a bit bored of OMSI there for a while. All those people get on. But yeah, they did as well. We're now going to Stowe Station. We've got a couple of minutes wait, so we'll have a break for a second. Whew. There may be a patch. I brought it yesterday using installer, and today I had to re-download from the Studio Polygon site, drag and drop. Yeah, I think the installer, they said they had issues with the installer, so then they re-released it for drag and drop, and I think the drag and drop's been working fine for everybody, or most people. It's like everything. Nothing ever goes to plan when it goes to releases. It always shit hits the fan. So yeah, I must admit with my member stuff I'm very lazy. I try and do giveaways in Discord. I do extra giveaways to them. They get better games or more games, and I try my best to give them something. I try our best. But yeah, I suppose they're the only 2 English maps we have in the pipeline. Wasn't there a London one being made? Another London one. I don't know how close it was to being released though. I think there are a few maps in the pipeline. The thing was, during COVID, people had a lot of time to work on them, and now everyone's had to go, like, kind of like myself, like, ah, crap, we need to get a real job. So you know, work kind of takes precedence, doesn't it? Okay, so I won't be able to handle this alarm. So what time would you out of here? 15. But you get different types of interactions. I can't add much to this. For example, not played a bus sim, and know nothing but still enjoy watching live streams. Yeah, but Grimble, you're a loyal fan. You'll watch me play any kind of crap. Let's be honest. And some games I do play are crap. Some of the demos I have coming this week, I had such high hopes for, and I played them, and I thought, oh my god, this is shit. But if I made the video on them, I'm gonna post it. West Country 4 dropped some screenshots in like March. Yeah, to be fair to them though, they release updates quite often, realistically. But again, still be nice to just have some newer things. We just don't have a lot. Like I said, the big thing was Cranleigh. I think everyone was so hopeful for it, and then having so many. I think a lot of people had issues downloading it. I think there was a lot of issues getting the map to run, and then I think after that, obviously PDP made their rules saying basically because it's not 0.99 they no longer allow it be on their server, which I think is bananas, but you know. I don't know, Friday was a nervous breakdown Friday. Did any of you guys notice I changed my channel art as well? I tried to have a bit of a freshen up while I took the weekend off to ponder what I was going to be doing going forward. I changed my channel art. Did any of you even notice? It was all for nothing. Yeah, the mods are okay. They do the job. Really? Friggin' BMW driver won't go past the bus. What a friggin' surprise. Here we go. He thinks he's driving the bus. Whoa. Yeah, look, life always happens. I don't really worry about people being here and not being here. Like, I know you all have your own crap to do. And look, some games will interest more than others, you know. Some people only like when I do the planes or the trains or the buses. Some people only like the simulation games. Some of them like simulation games that don't include shops because everyone seems to be sick of shop simulators. You know, look, it is what it is. You know, YouTube's a funny one. It's very hard to break consistently until you get to like a certain size. But then you find that a lot of those people, when they do, they'll just play one type of game because that's what works for them. But I refuse to do that still. Any issue, Cranny, that's some directional arrows. I can't get OMSI nav to work. I think a lot of people didn't get the OMSI nav to work. I think it was a common issue. But like I said, I've not even tried the map, and I didn't download it on purpose because I can't play on BCS. If I can't play on BCS, then what's the point of me pissing around trying to get it downloaded? So, you know. Oh, West Oil game demo you play? I find that game something to watch. Yeah. Some people like it, some people don't. Was laughing so much while watching the water park. Some of the physics are bloody stupid, like going near the puddle and the guy falling over. I don't know, at some points I was turning off the microphone and I might have been swearing quite a bit in the background. But you know what, it's a really clever idea, it's something that we don't have and it's refreshing. And I think that's the main thing. There's quite a few demos that are looking quite refreshing for the year. But like I said, I've played some of them that you're going to think, what the hell is this crap? But I'm going to post them anyways. Just play what you enjoy, that's it. Yeah, it was getting a little bit annoying sometimes, like with the mop and just knocking everyone over and... My foot is flat to the ground here. And we're barely going up the hill. Oh, there's a bus stop here. Who would have bloody known that? Yeah, to be fair, that was quite a fun one. I played another one. Tomorrow is like a nerd simulator one, and which I actually thought was really funny. But the problem with demos, some of them that you'll get a good kind of 10-15 minutes gameplay, and well, no, that's not good. So some of them you get a good kind of 30 minutes gameplay, and then the others you get like 10-15 minutes. Sometimes they make them too short. I've already gone to BMX Streets recently on decks. I've not heard that. I've been playing a lot of Formula 1 again on my deck. Formula 1, cricket, and what's the other one I've been playing quite a bit on it? It's not so much SnowRunner. There was another one I've been playing a little bit, but I can't remember what it is. I have a feeling we're going to fall through the sky here because the ground... I'm missing the green fields. There must be a texture I'm missing somewhere. Come on, go. No. EA haven't fixed that in cheating. It's such a shame because I love playing NFL, but I prefer to play it on my deck in the bed and stuff than to play on the computer. And it's kind of a weird thing with the deck because, like, when I sit at the PC, I just think about, if I'm going to do this, I might as well do work. So on the deck, like, I'd be sitting in bed or something and I'll actually play a game that I'm enjoying. But yeah, the anti-cheat, I don't think they're ever going to fix it for the deck. Oh crap, guys, I don't know if we're going to get up this hill, even though the hill's broken. It's supposed to be green. Go on! If everyone gets out and pushes from behind, we'll be alright. How many people we got on board? We've got a few. Let's go. It's only 10%. Ground of Aces, yep. I've already made a video on that one. I've covered it. And I think it actually comes out in full early access in July as well. Spoken to the devs about that. But yeah, Ground of Aces. I'll tell you the demos at the end of this run, the ones that are coming. Fucking Santa Claus. Friggin' bikes in the Tour de France go faster than this bus up the hill. Funny thing is, I even used my blue sky tool before the stream just to see if any of the maps are missing anything, and this map says nothing's missing. But I find it so odd that something is missing. Look, at least you know she can get up the hill. Oh, she's whining. Okay, am I going right or left here? Apparently we're going to Cherry Stop, so we're going right. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's one narrow right. Well, they ran everyone over. My bad. The IT one was crap. Did you think so? I quite liked it. Apart from I was crap at it. I didn't think it was that bad. I'll find out and send it to you. I had this issue. Yeah, it's just a bit weird because it says there's nothing missing, but clearly there's a texture missing. But the roads were white earlier and we fixed the roads, so it's got to be one of the Flora packs or some rubbish, isn't it? And she's such an own goal. I want to play FIFA. I've never played online. I never want to play online, but they can't just say, okay, disable and cheat. Yeah. Look, that is a shame as well, because you know what? It's quite funny. I haven't played FIFA in a long time, and I thought if I got a deck, I might play again. And then, yeah, this anti-cheat thing is an issue. Now, the only way around that is to get a ROG alley. Whoa. Yeah, I mean, I should have gone on easy mode. I think I screwed myself on that game, if I'm honest with you. I actually got a couple of other PC ones to play as well. Freaking hell, my driving is freaking naff. Driving badly, people want to leave the bus. I'll screw them then. To be fair, this map, the amount of hours you must have spent making it, all these hills and the tight turns, fucking pain in the ass. Want to get the new ROG? The Xbox One looks like it could be quite neat. Yeah. See, I went for a Steam Deck because one, it was with Steam. You think most of your games would play on it, but it's not always the case. Console shop seems quite good. Yeah, that was on my to-do list to do. Like I said, at the end of this run, we'll go back to the depot to pick up the smaller one of these, because apparently it drives a bit differently. And we'll take a new map, maybe. Maybe we'll do Scumthorpe, or we'll see whatever's available. And we'll do one more run for the night. And while we're loading in, I'll show you the demos that I had. See, the thing is, I've actually had a lot of demos before Next Fest. I just didn't get the time last week, because last week just happened to be a really busy week that I just didn't get the time to cover them. So I'm now behind the demos, and there's already gameplay out for most of them, or you can play them. So the kind of the interest value on the videos have just dropped massively. Oh, I thought I ran out of cider. We're alright. Don't drink and drive. You might spill your drink. Okay. I am supposed to be going to Lockley Road. Oh, don't fall through the map. Don't fall through the map. We've got to come back this way yet. Yeah, this wasn't really the map to kind of show off a bus. Yeah, it's like skating on ice all of a sudden. What's going on here? The wheel's moving, but... odd. Lakeview is first. Lockley Lane. Breaking out. I've gone way too fast down there. We'll just pretend that that went really well. Yeah, the smaller one of these would have been better. Luckily close. Is that next? Lockley Lane. No, it should be Lockley Close. Yeah. Okay, we're going the right way. Never fear. We are here. Yeah, I completely forgot how narrow this map is. This map is insane. You need the smallest bus. The 8.9 MMC is what you usually drive on this route, or the smaller light. Fighting it, we're fighting. I think I've got to go to the left here. I'm feeling my driving score is going to be pretty low. Functional Simulator just got a new update. Oh, did it? Did anything good come to it? So most shop sims are the same, being the place. But yeah, it is happening a lot. Hey, Huan! Nice. Can't remember. Much appreciated, mate. Yeah, it's there's a few shop demos, and I've kind of decided to myself that I wasn't going to play them. There's one that I might play. Actually, saying as well, Grimbald, you know that IT game that I played the other day that the other person said was a bit hard? The developer has added an Easter egg for my channel about me getting stuck on the wiki page. So if you download the demo now and play for yourselves, and you go to the wiki page looking for help, you'll see there's some sort of Easter egg for me. I haven't seen what it is yet. He said he added it for me. That's the steering bug you've been getting. Is that what it is? Yeah, it just went really weird. Yeah, so look, the shop simulators for the next fest I've tried to stay away from. I've tried to pick some demos or games that I'm actually generally interested in. Like I said, we're nearly at the end of this route here, so once we go back to the depot, I'll show you the ones that I've got downloaded at the moment anyways, and some of them I've got recorded. Whoa. But yeah, the developer said apparently he didn't realize how tricky it might be, and because I asked and I got stuck, he added something. I don't know what it is. I need to go check it out for myself. The thing is, you got to start the demo all over again. So I don't think there's anywhere to save the demo. The figurine painting demo guy as well wanted to add a figurine for the shop as an Easter egg where you guys get a code to put in to get it. But I haven't looked at what that is yet either. I had an email about something. How the fuck are we supposed to turn this corner? Nothing to see here. Just a bus coming through your living room. I actually really like this map, but it is a challenge. If you're playing the company, collisions have to be turned off because disaster otherwise. I need to see what it is for myself first. I don't know how big or small it is. Don't think they like my driving very much. Yeah, it does snow a lot here. Yeah, it's my map. There's something wrong with the map. It's supposed to be green. Project Breakout. Not heard of that one now, to be fair. The problem is there's so many demos. So what I've tried to do is just go off the ones where devs have reached out to me personally to cover their games. This is Smarten. It's a UK style map. It's a fictional map, but it's an absolute pig. Good fun. Ralph, it was good when I had the extra run. Well, this is the extra lines. I am doing extra lines on this now. Yeah, see, that's the other thing, Angel. I've downloaded... I think I've done about 15 demos I've downloaded. How many of them I'll actually cover, I don't know. Try my best. I'm boating them. Yeah, maybe that's what we'll do next. Come on, get up the hill. Up you go. My luck on my recently playlists. Well, that's it. If any of you want to add me on Steam, you'll be able to see any games that I wishlist. Generally, games I wishlist, ones I ever hear about, or mainly it's because developers have emailed me, so I just add them to my wishlist so I don't forget. So if you add me on Steam, you can always keep an eye on what I've got wishlisted and stuff. That horror pub food one was really interesting and fun. Probably better when you can get the vegetables. Is that the one I gave you the key to? Yeah, I want to cover that one as well. Okay, we're going up to Sturry. We have 1.5 miles to go. Breathe in. Somebody does want to get off. I'll let them off at Hilltop. Yeah, some of these maps are pretty big, but it's also the way that Michael has the routes kind of entangled throughout all of their things, but yeah, some of the maps are pretty big. What, the new dart for this? Oh man, we gotta go up and down. Oh, we gotta go down the hill now. Down the hill's not so bad. Jesus. Getting a weird steering thing going on here again. Now we're playing Colin McRae. I know some people got stuck in the snow. They decided to abandon their vehicles. Oh, the new dart. Oh, you mean the train? Sorry, there's a dart bus. No, I saw something. I don't know. Did I see the actual train itself? How's it looking? Is it looking good? Freaking hell, I think we're in the Pyrenees. To be fair, these hills normally look quite nice when they have all the green fields and stuff. It's a bit of a shame my textures are a bit messed up. Well, yeah, the customers are going to give me a very bad rating, I think, at the end of this. It does affect the company's rating, so it's pretty bad to me, really, but oh well. Who's gonna fire the boss? Stupid place for a bus stop. Beep beep. I'm scared to touch the snow in case the bus falls through. Yeah, Silent Hill, you could be, yeah. God, I haven't played that game in a long time. Oh ho ho. That's the bus working pretty damn hard. Pedal to the metal. You can pay 20 euros to go in Zoltan Towers, or you can just pay £2.50 and go for a bus ride around Smarten. Goodbye, everybody. Literally everyone's gonna leave. Nearly everyone. Even this roundabout's a bit of a tricky bugger. There's a Simply Connect bus here waiting. The old and new. Right. We'll do one more tour. We'll take the smaller one. We might do Yorkshire counties or something. We'll see. See how bad my score is. 67 is not too bad. The driving was bad, but you know. We still made money. That's all that matters. Let's see. No, I haven't seen no preview, no. Alright, let's go back to the office then. The only problem is loading in and out here. That's why I didn't change the map, because sometimes loading in and out can be a pain. Also, we have to run all the way back to the bloody office. So you find it funny in games that it feels like you're moving faster when you jump than when you're walking. Walking always just seems so slow. Yeah, the new bus is alright. Like, I don't really have much love for them. You know, just for the fact it's something new. I like, it's not a bus that like, oh, I really wanted that bus in the game, but it's a nice bus. But yeah, I'm not overly worried about it at the same time. Okay, what have we got here? What's not going to take too long? Park and ride, 20 minutes. It's going to be a bit small for the bus though. That's the thing. PR1. "24 minutes. Alright, let's take this line 17. It'll be fine. I don't think there's anything in particular I'm looking forward to. I'm looking forward to some new maps to be able to play on BCS. But I'm not holding much hope for them. Hence why I'm not really going crazy into playing OMSI again recently. There's nothing really there for us. Alright, we had a 9.5. That's what we just drove. 8.8. No one's driven this bus since it's been brought. Maybe we'll put the SP off in. BCS is bus company, so basically it's an add-on for OMSI. As you can see there, I have my own bus company. So all those buses we had to buy, they have maintenance. I have depot inspectors. Buses have to be refueled and checked, and it adds a whole new element to OMSI. I would go through the demos, but until OMSI loads in, I can't touch the screen, otherwise it'll crash. So that's why we're doing nothing while we're waiting. Should I open a pack of Pokemon cards? Because there's a couple of packs here. Let's see what I've got left. Got some Scarlet and Violet. I've actually got some of these Japanese packs that I bought ages ago that I've never opened. They're all in like Korean or something. Not fake either. Can we see what we get in this one? What about the new Metal Gear this year? I'm quite excited for Metal Gear. I haven't played Metal Gear in a long time. Alright, we'll start off with energy. Now look, got a little horsey. I don't know what the pulls are in these anymore. Here you go, here's one I know. Ghastly. Ooh. Like, I can't come up with anything new. Finizen, who the frick is this? Oh, it's blue. You can't even see it. It's a dolphin. The Metal Gear Solid I'm quite looking forward to. Dunsparce. We've got nothing else to do while we're waiting for OMSI, so this is what we're doing. Exadrill. I've never heard of any of these. Pokemon's changed so much. We've got an ancient Screamtail. Aurora. Anyone tell me if any of these are worth anything? I have no idea. Oh, we've got a giraffe thing that's shiny. It's reverse hollow. And it used to be 347. Now there's like 550 billion. Oh, we got a Heatmore shiny version. And then we got a Iron Boulder EX. Finish the pack up. Yeah, I stopped watching many moons ago. But there we go. OMSI still hasn't loaded. That's a little bit brutal, isn't it? Can't. Maybe I can look. Can't look through Steam on my phone. Not as easy. It doesn't give me my library properly on my phone for some reason. I played that Cyber Farmer. Terrible. You'll see a video of that maybe tomorrow. Terrible. We're going to be covering Bloody Bar Simulator. Looks pretty fun. Nerd Simulator we're covering. Arcade Management Simulator we might cover. Haven't decided yet. See, these are all in some weird bloody order. I need my PC to be able to see. Yeah, it's not really working very well. Yeah, OMSI never takes 90 seconds. And Trump said the other day he was sending the army in. He was always going to send the army in. Yeah, so this is why I load in before the stream, because it takes this long. And something that's why I didn't want to change the map, because if we had to change the map every time, this is the problem you get. It just can take forever to load. We still haven't loaded. Kind of quicker to completely quit OMSI and start afresh. Sometimes, because of BCS though, we have to leave it. Every time I think insanity of the US just pulls me back. Yeah, look, it's no surprise. Like I said, he already said a couple of days ago if they want to. I mean, what they're doing there is not great either. Like the people going mad with the Mexican flags. Like, you set fire to cars and stuff, what's going to happen? He's always going to send in the army. See, he has to, you see, because there's too many people. It's not like, you know, Ireland. It's not very hard to control us here on the West Coast. There's only about 100 people. So, you know, they'll just shoot us into a box. But out there, there's just so many people that you have to send in the army. Otherwise, you don't contain it. I saw something in the news today. Wasn't there a reporter in America? She was reporting on the fighting and she got shot in the head with a rubber bullet or something. Did you see that? I think it was America. OMSI, come on. Otherwise, I'm going to bed. Oh, it's taking forever. She took the shot like a champ. She did, to be fair, but those rubber bullets nearly fucking hurt more than anything else. Like, some of them, oh. Yeah. Well, we might have to. Well, look, we'll bring up Steam anyways while we're waiting. If OMSI loads, it loads. If it doesn't, it doesn't, alright? Alright, so we move this over. So, a few of them that I've got to do. Car Dealership 2. Console Shop Simulator, I was going to look at. This Bloody Bar Simulator. I don't think the demo's out yet. This looks pretty good. This video is tomorrow. I enjoyed that one. I don't know what the frig this is. Someone sent me this. I think this is another kind of hacking kind of game. He told me it's a lot easier than the others though, so we might try this one. I've got the figurine shop. We're gonna have our own figure into this at some point as well. Restaurants. This looks really good. This could be a fun multiplayer. I can't wait for the for this to come out. I think this is gonna be fun. Get Angel and Braver in. But this looks like it's going to be good fun. So we've got a demo of that. We do have Hypermarket. Not sure if I'm going to cover it though. Developer did ask me. Internet Entrepreneurship Simulator. The developer sent me this one as well. Could be fun. I don't know. We'll have a look. I've got this mini car shop simulator. This seems to be another big thing at the moment, these mini car shops. But this one looks a little bit more better than the other one. This looks like it could be a bit of fun. Diner Simulator sent to me. I'm not sure about this one. Make My Car I'm quite interested in. I haven't played it yet, but it looks quite fun. Arcade Management we're going to look at as well. IT are covered. Aquapark Tycoon, that's another one I've covered. I think that's tomorrow, the day after, something like that. Just trying to find them. They're all kind of mixed in. Oh, Ground of Aces would be covered. I don't think OMSI's gonna load in, by the way. Driving Life. Apparently this is on my wish list. Wholesale Simulator. I don't know. Well, it's a wish list. Might be worth a look at or not. I don't know. Bookshop Simulator. People like these kind of bookshops. Might add that to my... Oh, shit. Alright, well, that's just gone crazy. Bum Revenge. What else we got? Yeah, Rest of the Rats looks pretty good. I'm quite excited for Rest of the Rats. Ancient Farm, I think I've actually got a full key to that game. I have a feeling, I don't know if I added it or not. Yeah, maybe I didn't. I had a feeling that I got given that as a key. Super Movie Tycoon? I haven't seen that one. Food Card Inc. Sometimes these little games can be quite fun. Quite on my wish list anyways. I had a feeling this Ancient Farm I had a key for, but maybe it wasn't that. What was that? Railroads Crossing, what the frig is that all about? You just cross railroads. Kind of like these arcadey ones, but on the wish list. There's so many here, I'll only get to cover so many, so I have to pick and choose. A lot of people excited for this shipping I've seen. What it's going to be for me. This Ranch Sim actually looks quite good. The main one's on my wish list, but and then obviously we covered that today. This water park one, that was pretty fun. Island Market Simulator. Be fun. Just so many of them are very the same. Payout Shop Simulator. They're just a shop sim. I think I covered a demo for this guy before. I think he has that on, what do you call it? What else we got? Tiny Bookshop. Some people seem to be quite excited about that one too. Survival Frost in VR. I do like my VR games. We have to do a VR stream soon. I haven't done one in ages. Crime Simulator. Is this the same one as before? I covered the demo. This is the 4-player one. Yeah. That game was broken back then. Oh, Donut Shop Simulator. Oh, I'll do like a bit of donuts. Maybe I'll add that to my wish list. Football 26 career mode. Interesting. Mushroom Hunter Simulator. There's literally simulators for freaking everything. Roulette Pro. I have the key to this game, Trolu. It looks like an absolute bananas game. Maybe we'll stream that in the week. Auto Parts Simulator. The last one was pretty naff. I'll add it to my wish list. Kebab Star, I've covered this before. It wasn't very good. Hopefully they've improved that game. I won't be covering it again. Any of the ones I've covered once, I probably won't cover again, even though they've updated their demos for this fest. Worldwide, we just covered. Cyber Farmer, I've covered. I'm not very happy with this game. You'll see my video on that. I've got this. We might look at it. Only one type of mushroom I'd be hunting. Smuggling City Simulator. What the frig is this? What are we smuggling? I don't know. Could be worth a look. Real Estate Tycoon. I like Tycoon games, but sometimes they can be too simple. Feature Shop Simulator, but the guy has a gun. Digital Marketing Simulator. Right. We may as well just put as many things down. But yeah, so look, I won't be able to cover all of them. I'll cover as many as I think that are worth covering. I'll have a bit of a play around. Some people have asked me to have a look at some other ones as well. I can't remember what they are now. I need to go. Oh, look, there's another mushroom one here. None of pirate games. Yeah, but there's... You don't really need the one that's out there is the best. Coastal Kitchen. Photographer's Life. Sweep City. Oh yeah, look, we can just sweep the city up. Cover that one. We're going to be covering this one. Oh, here you go. Here's one for everybody. Boobs. It's a uniquely soothing and interactive experience letting you relax and unwind by engaging with realistic boob physics, calming visuals. What the fuck? Some people are making the weirdest games. He'd probably sell it for 20 quid and make a fortune though. Do we get to slap them and everything? Oh look, yeah we do. Look at them. Look at them jiggle. Damn. I don't know. Forgive me, Lord, I have sinned. Right. It's put me all the way back to the front now, though. So yeah, look, there'll be quite a few demos still to cover over the week. We'll see how we go. We'll be streaming tomorrow. We probably should fly tomorrow. but we'll see. I've not really been in the mood to fly recently, to be honest with you. I find it's one of those kind of games that it's you just got to be in the mood for it. But we'll see. We might not. That's your type of game. It's gonna have 100 wish lists now because of me. Okay, so look, Omsi broke. I think we can just safely say that Omsi's definitely dead for the night. Okay, so that's fine. Yeah, maybe I've just done that Dev a massive favor. Who the frig knows, right? But look, thank you all, guys. I'll see you all tomorrow. Like I said, not sure what we're going to do yet. We'll do something. Hopefully you all have a good day, and good night.